Man, oh man, oh man, what a time to be alive. Absolutely insane what we have seen in the last, well, so say 48 hours for the crypto market, for the standard markets, up and down, liquidations. It was insane what we have seen. Some of the altcoins have been dropping 30, 40, even 50% in a matter of a couple days. And now we're seeing some recovery. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you like the content, then please do me a favor by liking and subscribing, where you're getting beautiful and juicy Bitcoin TA and altcoin TA. Today we're only going to look at BTC because I feel like the camp is divided. Are we going to get another dump? Are we going to take out the low that we created earlier? Or is it up only from here, and are we getting a V-shaped recovery? And that's of course the big question. I hope it's kind of a V-shaped recovery, because if it isn't, then it's gonna look actually pretty bad. So let's first just look at where we are right now. This is Bitcoin on the 1 hour. We had this major move yesterday, and I have to say I was a little bit surprised, because I did not expect to have a major move up after having such a major move down. And of course everything had to do with all the tariffs, and some exchanges are delisting USDT, and there was a whole mix of news coming out. But eventually you see Bitcoin dropping all about 14%, and then yesterday from the low all the way to the high, it was almost, well, it was more, wait, look at that, it was more than 12%. And also, because we pumped up here 12%, we also right away closed that CME gap that was created because of this big dump. Now, first, let's say why we could go higher. And the reason is because actually this looks pretty good. The only problem is that, well, this low was created on a Sunday, low volume, not the nicest. And also we have a pretty big wick here on the daily candle. That is usually not what you want to see, and usually they do get filled, or at least halfway or 75% before we're going higher. Now I want actually this low to be in. I want this to be the weekly low. I want this to be the monthly low. And why am I saying that? Well, that is because if this is not low that we created yesterday at 91,200, there's a very, very big chance that if you're going to take this out, you are going to take this low out that we created at 89k, and also that opens up the door to more liquidity, because this is a grinding structure right here that screams liquidity that will very, very most likely be taken out. Whoops, that was one too fast. And then you also have here just a fast move up. And I always say fast move up is fast move down. So you could really then just cascade lower, 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 take the liquidity. There's no structure here. You're dumping lower again. And before you know it, you're up into the 70Ks. That is, of course, not what we want to see. And therefore, it is important that the current low that we made, 91,200, stays intact. We cannot take it out. Again, I don't like it that it's been made on Sunday. But hey, it is what it is. It needs to stay intact. Could we get another move down? Yes, we could. Let's first think about the scenario that this, what we are creating right now, is the low. And that actually looks nice, because the money flow here is coming up already on the 1 hour. You also have this nice trigger wave. It looks like we are going to print a green dot. New York is not open yet, but we were so extremely oversold that a move up makes a lot of sense. No bullish divergence on the 1 hour, on the 4 hour, that actually we're missing that, and that's usually what we see at a significant low. Not a cold hard criteria, but is something that we usually see. That would also mean then, if we want to create that you are going to take out this low. So let's for now give it a pass. I do not want this low to be taken out, but that could be a possibility if you are searching for a bullish divergence. Now, what I also like about this is that if I'm taking out all of this, whoops, man, what am I doing? If I'm taking out all of this, is that the monthly candle actually looks nice. You have this kind of rounding bottom here on the monthly candles, and this looks good if you want to see continuation. And so therefore also don't want this low to be taken out. So that looks good. What can we do for longs? Let's jump in right away. Like I said, this could be a long right now because we have this nice trigger wave with the money flow coming up. It looks good. However, underneath we have a daily level. That's actually the daily open from yesterday. That one could give a bounce together with the 0.5. So let's say New York opens and we're coming down one more time to do something like this. Man, what's going on today? To do something like this, that would absolutely still be a trade for me. So that's more of a zone. I still have one or two more levels inside this area, so I'm really treating it as an area 98 to 96. I have one or two more levels inside of there. If you want to know what those levels are, please do me a favor and join our Discord. It's completely for free. I give there daily TA, which trades I'm taking, which trades I'm not taking, my ideas and thoughts on the market. Very, very interesting stuff, completely for free. Link is in the description. Now, could we also go higher from here, and could we take a short? Yes, absolutely. The short would then be to take out these highs right here, 102,000, take out the high from yesterday and the liquidity that's still residing. But what I then want to see is a move up. Do not spend a whole lot of time above here and then going lower. And then of course I really want to see bearish divergence, and I need to see something of money flow coming down. That would be for now the only local short. We are, as we speak, at the VWAP. I understand that for some people this could be a short trade. On the 15-minute it kind of looks like that we might roll over. Personally, I'm not taking it, and the reason is also I am already in a short. This is something I shared on the Discord and also shared it here on Twitter. I took a short from the highs, and the reason is because yesterday we had a naked daily point of control, a naked weekly point of control. It was the close of the CME gap, and also on top of that, once we reached the level, we did so with bearish divergences on the 12 minute, 6 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute. It doesn't really matter which lower time frame you're taking. You can see here that the money flow is already coming down and the momentum waves are coming down. This is a trigger to get into a short trade. It took a couple hours. It went sideways for a while and then eventually it rolled over. I already took profit, stop losses to entry. So now we're just going to let it play out. If this is going to reclaim VWAP in the next hour or two, that could be a long, but actually I would like to see another dip on New York Open. Other than that, I still have a few levels here above, all the way to 105, 106. There could be a couple of SOPs, but for now, let's see how New York's going to react. Are we going to get one more dip to get in? Are we going to see a reclaim of VWAP to get in? Or are we going to see a rejection here from these highs to then eventually go lower? If we, for whatever reason, keep on pumping and we go much higher, again, I do have levels. I share them on Discord. I will not share them now. So make sure that you join the Discord. Link is in the description. And I also have a few secret levels here. Again, I share them in the Discord. So if you want to know exactly what it is, then follow me there. Please guys, do us and yourself a favor. Do not sell any of your beloved crypto. Because again, if we dump and we're taking out that 91k, man, oh man, oh man, I think it's going to be very, very, very bloody. And I think we can see an absolute cascade event. Altcoins already have been decimated, but then you can just pack your bags, lights off, and alt season is absolutely cancelled if you're going to take this out. So very, very important. 91, 200 needs to hold. That is key for now. Guys, if you like the content, please do me a favor, like, subscribe, click on the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think this is useful. Without further ado, see you next one. Bye bye.